Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go, set.
Samuel comes in motion left. This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
60 boxes.
And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and 1. Daniels. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Hop 70, hop 70. Ready.
He gets it right back to McLaurin. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Slot man motioned over. From the 33 on 2nd down. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
70 Timberwolves.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Liking 18. 7 Pirates.
They kick the running back in motion. Again, Daniels to the air. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Drew Tranquill with the pick. They've got first down from the 31.
Yellow. 180.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Yellow. 180.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. A throw left side. Caught by Brown. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to roll.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go. And he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Yellow. There's a 180.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. No one around. He's got space. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Attack. There's a 180.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Yellow.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And they make the stop as that player reaches the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Win the early battle. Give them leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. It's Pacheco again. They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Fire down these two.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
43. There's a 180.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Hold the ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. Press on 80. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he drives it up to the 24. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Play action now. Daniels. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Full extension, and he brings it in. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Cowboy 80.
They bring McLaurin in motion right. He goes right back to Samuel. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Commanders with 1st and 10.
Hey, Chad. Mikey,
To the air again, Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up trying to get everyone to the line.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Right side.
From the 39. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Yellow. Right side.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's taking a big shot for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's a good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 2 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Drop 60, drop 60. 79 Broncos, driving 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuels. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Daniels on first down. Stays. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Another try following the sack. They'll let him again. He goes down again. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kid, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Arsenal 80. Hero 15. Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 180. Right side.
Now it's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Now he's past the 25. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense. No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running a slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to find his tight end. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Fall down these two. Hey, yo, let's go, blue lady. Watch out.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Yeah, totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
70. Go.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. Wide open, downfield, got it! And that's a Kansas City touchdown! The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown! His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Juke the defender. He's found room past the 50. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game. Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, it translates now as a receiver in the open field.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Run now with Prosky Merritt. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Cowboy 80.
Daniels now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Viking 18.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Come on. 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. He's back to throw. Throw is caught by the back. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. And the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Pass all 80. Cuddy.
Krosky Merritt. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sight like that.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's 4th down.
15. Hey, Ripley. Yellow.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Here's another for it. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be third and goal.
Ready.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring it down. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That right there, Kate, that right there has all the armchair quarterbacks going. Why didn't you run it? Because you take a risk when you throw it. And if you take a sack, well, now you got to kick the field goal. If you would have pounded the football, got a little bit closer, you at least give yourself a decision on 4th. How they can do that? That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That's caught and swung by Rice. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Attack, attack! Attack!
On the gun, it's Hunt. Past the 20! And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Well, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Hit. Bronco 80. Let's go.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down, Washington.
Check. Japanese. Let go.
A run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Commanders losing by 4.
On the set.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Run in right side by McLaurin. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing now. Completed to his running back. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Ready.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Buffalo 18.
Strong running inside the 30. And they finally get to him at the 15. They get 28 out of that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
24, Chiefs 21. At game to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
43-yard line.
Attack it! Go on, 80! Hey, 43!
Back to throw. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it'll be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
First throw of overtime now. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, but creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 4. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And it sets up 2nd down. Daniels is going to throw again. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. All right, so an important landmark cross on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready? Let go.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready? Kennedy Lions. Let's go.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Oh, big interception here. And the Chiefs surprise them with the interception. And now have a chance to win this game.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Jump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 44-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. First goal 80. Hot 70, hot 70. Ready?
Bosky Merritt on his own read. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Oh, Kate, those are the gut punches offensively. That could have been a touchdown. That's their biggest miss of this game because instead of celebrating in midfield, now they got to go back to work and try to get another look just like that one.
This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Here's Bosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Whistles and a timeout. 4 seconds left in OT, so this is assuredly their final snap of this extra frame. Whistles and a timeout. 4 seconds left in OT, so this is assuredly their final snap of this extra frame. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. This a 54-yarder. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Kansas City.